afternoon. Vanessa Webb, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Australia here. Today I wanted to show you a couple of things that you can create with the Thanks a Bunch Sale-A-Bration stamp set. This stamp set is available for a few more weeks only. It is not just for creating carrots, so if you were just thinking inside the box with this one, here's a video that will hopefully inspire you to create additional cards, additional designs especially with the carrot shapes and a couple of the other stamps in that set. So I've got some basic white paper here, and instead of using orange with my carrot image, I'm going to grab the real red stamp set. And when I looked at the carrot, I kind of thought if you stamped it at two different angles, you would get a heart shape. So this is my first idea that I'm sharing with you. I'm inking it up in real red ink, and I'm going to stamp my carrot here. And then my other carrot is going to go just next to it to create a lovely little heart shape. Now this could be a wedding card, a Valentine's Day card. I've actually made it into a Just Because card, which could, I guess, be a Valentine's card. I've added the Love You greeting, which is done from the Thanks a Bunch stamp set. So it is actually suggesting a bit of a Valentine's theme there, I think. I've also used some of my rhinestones, my real red rhinestones and my clear rhinestones. And I've just grabbed a little piece of the foil, the silver foil in the background. So that's a really super simple Valentine's card. I've also grabbed the Simply Elegant trim, the silver, out of that pack, so just to tie a little bow there. I really love that one. The other thing I wanted to show you is with the smaller of the carrots. Now this one is also part of the set. There's quite a few different ones. There's even a trio of carrots, which I'm going to show you what I did with that in a second. But here's a smaller piece, and if you turn it on its side and ink up again in whatever colour you choose, I'm going to use the real red. In order to get a nice sort of even pattern, I suggest you stamp it in quadrants like I'm doing it here. And you can sort of see what I'm making here. And then what you want to do is go into each of the middle of the quadrants. And this is how you get a nice even flower shape, and you want to just keep stamping until you filled in that entire section. Oops, I just missed that little bit there. Until you've filled in that entire section, and you'll end up with something that looks a little bit like this. So here we go, we've got a beautiful big flower. We actually don't have any flower stamps that are that size, so that's really handy to know that you can create your own flower with this stamp. I've also stamped some of the leaves from the set, and I've just stamped them to the side so that they look like leaves coming from this flower. I've used the beautiful embellishments from the Desert Detail Suite, the gold faceted adhesive backed sequins, and what I've done to make my center of the flower is I've actually grabbed about 6 of the teardrops and then 1 of the large circle sequence and popped that in the middle, and that's a nice little thank you card. And there's my gold trim from that same pack. You can see that's more for just Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, here is another card, and you can probably see how I've done this one. This one is actually a Christmas card. I've used the Merry Christmas from the Cottage Reads, the carryover set. That's a nice little size for my stitched rectangle shape. And instead of putting the tip of the carrot in the center, I've actually stamped using the carrot, the top of the carrot going into the center. So it creates more of a star shape, and done in a more of a Christmas theme. I think that definitely lends itself to a nice little background for a Christmas card. I've also used the opal rounds in the middle to add a little bit of sparkle. So that's these opal rounds. They sort of throw a little bit of purple, this colour. Here is another card, which is, I guess it's a congratulations card. And again, I've used one of the stamps in the Thanks a Bunch stamp set, but this time I've used the trio of carrots. So again, that's a really useful one. You can stamp 3 petals or 3 prongs of a star at a time, and it's quicker to create your background. I've embossed the Look at You greeting, which is definitely a congratulations. I'm going to send this to one of my team members who's recently promoted to silver. And yeah, I also want to thank my team member Sam, who stamped with me last night and came up with a couple of these ideas, in particular the Christmas idea. I was just stamping this randomly and she said, that looks like a Christmas card. So yeah, she's one of those people that can think about things, think of outside the box, and she's got a great mind's eye, and she loves sharing that with other people. So thank you, Sam, for that. I'll just show you all the cards again, just so you've got them in a single shot here. I hope you have fun with this set. So just remember, it's not just for carrots. There's lots of other things that you can do with it. And you might even come up with some of your own. Thanks so much for watching today. Bye.